CHICKEN. Use the code chicken in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code chicken.
Hey guys, the chicken is here. What we're going to talk about today is the end of season 25 and the end of season 24 and season 25 March Ahead / Quick March. So the title is March Ahead. In this month on Boom, it had it titled as Quick March. So I thought that was interesting. So let's talk about what those could be. Either way, it's exciting that we got a title. So before we get into season 25, guys, make sure that you got the code chicken plugged into the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code chicken. If you're picking up instant training or anything like that for the season, as I do appreciate it. So, season 24 grounded. Here's where we ended up: 23 and 0 stars. Only 505 battles fought. So, yeah, it didn't get grindy for me towards the end of the season. Like the last couple days is when I really had to start putting in the work after we made the mistake of unlocking Seekers early and throwing those 42 keys down the drain. I still believe if I didn't do that, we would have had a pretty easy push towards probably rank 24 and solidified the top 500 a little bit earlier. But either way, 500 gems, 30 tickets, and 30 power powders. That's nothing to snuff at. That's a nice little chunk of rewards right there. So we can't show you the log. We can show you where we finished. Let's check this out. Third in the task force. Not too shabby. Where'd we go in Canada? Number 17. And we were at a global by about, I think 23:35 was the cutoff. So I probably should have went for it, but I didn't want to lose a bunch of. Honestly, I just was tired of playing. I was like, 23 is good enough. I'm good there. Because to get there, it's 23:45. So I don't know if I had another 50 stars in me. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, shout out to those guys that did make it. That's impressive stuff, as always, but just wasn't in the cards for us this season. Now, let's talk about the season on a whole before we get into season 25. Instead of staring at our old layout, let's do some... what do we have lined up today? Hammerman? Nope, that's boring. Let's do small Azuka attacks. So, season 24 as a whole. Overall, I liked it. I felt like it was a good season. I felt like there wasn't any major problems with it. And yeah, the only thing that it was missing was just a little bit of flair, a little bit of something new. It was a little, it was a little bit too much of the familiar stuff, things we've already seen. And yeah, I feel like it could have been more exciting, if anything. Okay, careful, Zooks. But yeah, I felt like there was pretty good flow, there was pretty good progression to it, and yeah, overall, it was a good season. You guys let me know in the comments if you felt like it was good or bad for whatever reason. Obviously, this season we did not have heavy choppers, which was different and interesting. I'm not sure what happened there. We didn't have heavy choppers. We didn't have rocket choppers. So we were using heavies and Zookas for a long part of the season. I felt like that was a little bit... a little bit boring. I'd like to see, if they're going to take away heavy choppers and rock choppers, throw in something else. Give us a melon bomber. We got him on the main base now. Actually, that's what we should be doing. What am I doing with the Zookas? We should have... did they expire? Oh, they expired. Okay, cool. Yeah, so anyways. Yeah, like if you're going to take away the choppers and the rocket chopper and the heavy chopper, give us something else to I don't know, that's equally as exciting or strong or whatever. Just yeah, but I feel like the answer isn't just to simply use troops that we've been used to using the whole time a lot more frequently. That doesn't really make sense to me in terms of spicing it up and keeping it fresh and making it fun. This is why I don't like Smoky Zuka, because I mean, it's just like you gotta have all the perfect stuff. You can't have any mistakes. Go. Bang. Bang. Brick is out. I repeat, brick is out. There we go. There we go. There we go. And we're going to do a nice little critter shock right here. And come on, girls. 1, 2, boom. Yeah, so I don't know what else to say, really. I mean, overall, I felt like it was good. If anything, it was a little bit boring. It was a little bit too much of what we've already seen. I'd like them always to mix it up and change up the tech tree drastically, and give us new things and just new things to figure out. Whether that's throwing the vampire Zukas in, that was crazy, or things like that. I say that at the end of every season, it feels like, but just make it different, make it interesting, make it exciting. That's what makes Warships so much fun. All right, so let's switch gears, switch focus, over to this way, and let's talk about Season 25. Now, I'm excited for Season 25. I'm always excited for the beginning of the new season, because it's always a lot of fun. I find that, the first couple weeks of Warships are always a blast, because it's always like... you're always on the edge of getting something really good that's going to get you a lot of wins, versus towards the end of the season, it's kind of like, your mold is pretty well set for where you are, and there's only so much you can do. Obviously, you can still play, you can still progress, you can still do good things, but it's just a little bit tougher to get out of the spot you're in, depending on how your tech tree looks and how you finished the season previously and everything like that. So, yeah. Now, that being said, where was I going with that? Yeah, so I'm excited in general for Season 25. And in this month on Boom, we saw that it had pictures of rocket choppers. Excuse me. So I believe that means we're going to have the rocket choppers back this season, which makes sense. We'll have all the flying troops. I don't see why they would hide that from us again. Let's go right about here. Whoops. A little bit slow on that. That's okay. Maybe it's okay. I don't know. Boom. That's all we needed. Yeah, so I expected to see flying troops. Now, when it says quick march or march ahead, it kind of got me thinking what that could mean. Maybe they're going to put some stuff in the tech tree earlier on. So it's like a quick march, or you can get heavy choppers right out of the gate, something like that. Could you imagine if we got heavy choppers at like 3 engines or 2 engines or something like that? That would just be wild. Which it might be kind of a good thing, for the people that don't have instant training. It'd be a very easy way to make sure you're always getting your engine rooms. Yeah, it's gonna be a base race, but I mean it's always kind of a base race early on, at least, anyways. So I wouldn't see that being a huge deal. But yeah, it just got me thinking that it's going to mean something like we're going to get something early on in the tech tree that we wouldn't typically, or something's going to be available sooner, or it's going to be easier to get, less tokens maybe, all kind of, ridiculous things to expect, but fun to think about nonetheless. All right, let's go up this way. And let's go up here. Ooh, man, Zedma would be rolling over in his grave watching this Zuka attack. But that's okay. And I don't know what the plan is. I guess I'm going to try to go all the way up the back from here. Let's see how this works, guys. Not feeling overly confident here. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Whoa. Okay. Let's go critters. Just a touch late on the critters, I think. 1, 2. No, we're still going to get it. 3, and boom. Lee goes down. But back. Look at all those ice statues. Yeah, so a bit of a stretch. Quick march ahead. To think that that's going to mean we're going to get something early on the tech tree. I'm not really sure what else we can kind of pull from that. Look at all the gold, 1.1 million gold. That's why you run 7 resource reward statues. But, yeah, what else could it mean here? Let's upgrade a boom cannon. Very nice. March ahead. It's not in the month of March. I mean, it could mean nothing, right? It could just be a typical warship season. But usually they don't put titles in. Unless there's something there. Like, even if it's a very small or silly thing, like Wreck with mechs ended up being don't unlock mechs ever in Warships. March ahead could mean that there's something good after 3 engines and we want to, like, really push and just not spend time unlocking other things and get to that one important piece. The only thing I could think of that being is heavy choppers. You know, that's the only obvious thing you could put early in the tech tree that everyone would freak out about and be like, oh my god, we got to get straight to there. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.